Congress is to blame, largely, for the growth of the executive. It's up to Congress to shrink it again. When anti-Trump voice in the media announces he's leaving the Republican Party but no one's there to read about it, does it make a sound? Last week, Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy announced his retirement, setting the stage for President Trump to appoint his replacement and establish a conservative majority. Then all hell broke loose. President Trump is beating up on the oil cartel OPEC, but experts say his own policies are partially to blame for rising oil prices that could lead to higher gas prices just months before the midterm elections. President Trump's aggressive trade policies could punish his most committed supporters, according to an updated analysis from the Brookings Institution. President Trump and U.S. lawmakers should consider revising sanctions targeting Russia so they focus more on Russian oligarchs, a senior Republican lawmaker suggested after participating in a congressional delegation visit to Moscow. MSNBC host Nicole Wallace lambasted the Republican Party on Friday, saying they suck, while discussing Environmental Protection Agency head Scott Pruitt's tenure in the administration. Indianapolis, AP. Two women came forward Friday to publicly accuse Attorney General Curtis Hill of groping them during a party earlier this year, increasing pressure on the embattled Republican to resign. Federal immigration agents stationed in Laredo, Texas, uncovered approximately $43 million of counterfeit clothing and accessories in a single bust in June. Russian lawmakers cracked down on Voice of America and other U.S.-funded media outlets while U.S. lawmakers visited Moscow, which drew a rebuke from the State Department. Rep. Jim Jordan, our Ohio, denied any knowledge of sexual abuse that occurred against members of the Ohio State University wrestling team and said the 5 men accusing him of knowing and not doing anything about it are lying for reasons he does not know. Outgoing Environmental Protection Agency Administrator Scott Pruitt was forced out of the job, contradicting a statement President Trump made to reporters aboard Air Force One Thursday that he chose to resign on his own accord, according to a report published Friday evening. Lawyers for former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort want to move his case from Alexandria, Virginia, 4 hours south to Roanoke, Virginia. The Justice Department and FBI complied with all subpoenas from the House Intelligence and Judiciary Committees, a top department official told the panel's chairman on Friday. Matt Schlapp, American Conservative Union chairman and ally to President Trump, irked Twitter users on Friday when he suggested that suspected terrorists held at the U.S. military detention camp at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, were treated better than former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort. Republican South Carolina State Rep. Katie Arrington credited God and her friend for saving her life during her first official public appearance since she was in a car crash just weeks after beating Rep. Mark Sanford in the Republican primary for South Carolina's 1st Congressional District.